Hello everyone, this is LocketOfLife, and we're going to try to be playing Tales of Maj'Eyal. We're going to start a new game, and we're going to try to be a rogue. And as you can see, I've already unlocked a few things, a couple of different things, but I'm not going to play as any of them, because I haven't unlocked them on camera, so I refuse to. But I will tell you when I'm supposed to unlock it, plus it will give you a heads-up display that no one, but I'll just tell you. Our name would be LocketOfLife, sure. Number 1, because we're going to die a hell of a lot. We're going to be a human Cornac or rogue. A regular rogue. I've never actually got past level, with a rogue, I never got past level, like 16 or something like that. But they can be quite deadly, from what I've seen. We're going to take away trap mastery and lethality. And it's kind of a bad thing because they can do a lot of crits, but we don't have the potential to do a lot of crits in the early game, so we're not going to worry about it. We need dexterity. And I play with the mouse, which is some people can consider kind of weird, I suppose. Turn that down just a tad. And yeah, we're just going to start at it. I always put my stealth on automatic use. That way every turn I automatically go into stealth, which isn't good. Well, it is good, but everything's going to see me in the very beginning of the game. Everything. I don't know how to stop it. Late game, it actually works. I mean, if you invest a lot of cunning into it and all that, I suppose it'd be kind of good. And we're already dying. I hate snakes in this game. Snakes are so strong. They get like 2 attacks per your 1 attack, which is odd because I am a rogue. I should be getting 2 attacks on them. But they're just extremely fast. They're hard to hit, and they have really good accuracy. And we're just gonna kill stuff for now. Try to get our levels up. Never fight them. I bottleneck everything I fight in this game. This way only one thing can hit me at a time. And trust me, I've died a lot in this game. I've been playing it for about 2 days straight now, and I've died ridiculously amount. Die, snake. And I should be using my skills, which I don't hardly use all that much. At least not in the beginning. Ah, fuck. Too many shit. Too much. There we go. We'll stun the big guys for now, since they do hit kind of hard. This game, anything can kill you. Anything can kill you. I've died to walking in plants and getting poisoned, and I died. But it's so addicting and so fun. I've died to everything. I died to foxes, snakes, people, poisons. I've killed them, and then I died to poisons. I died to bosses. I died to snakes, traps, assassin lords, everything. Everything in this game's killed me at least one point. I think the worst thing to fight in this game is a magic user. Or an archer. Archers are deadly too because they get a lot of shots off. And go back. I wasn't done looking around. Didn't get anything good anyway. But yeah. We still got spaces down here you can see on the map. They're not uncovered. I think I died the most to mages, I have to say. Now we're done. We didn't even get anything. We got Iron Dagger Massacre. Okay, we did get something. Something we can use. It does quite a bit more damage, but for now usually you want to put your stronger weapons on your offhand, I think, because your talent, and I'll show you, this talent right here increases the weapon damage they do, so eventually that'll be stronger than what they really do, but for now it makes them weaker, so we don't want to put any of your strong daggers on offhand. And we gotta level up, get 3 more points. We're gonna go in all dexterity for now. For another point in that, put a point in knife mastery so we hit even harder. I'm going to build us as a really hard-hitting rogue. And basically the only way we're ever going to lose after I get us built is if a magic user hits us, or we just get basically screwed over. And as I was saying earlier about status elements, there is stun, and like there's confusion, stun, off balance, a couple of different things, poison. Those worms can multiply. I don't like them. They're not really hard one-on-one, but they can multiply and take you over quite fast. That happened to me a couple times. Yeah, basically the worst one being stun, because the stun makes it where it knocks random talents off cooldown, so you can't use them, and it also makes it where they can't recover. Like how I use that, it gets 9 seconds on cooldown. If I'm stunned, it stays at 9 until stun goes off of me. But this game isn't unfair. You have ways to get that stuff off of you. Come on, snake. Come on, see, they get 2 movements compared to my 1. So I'm trying to bait it so I can get the first hit. And of course I couldn't because snakes are too smart, apparently. Think like humans. And like this right here, this is called Infusion Wild. What this does is it cures me of all my physical effects. So stun is considered a physical effect. If I use that when I get stunned, it'll take stun away. Only bad part is, stun is so strong that it actually knocks some of the cooldowns off, like all these abilities on cooldown. So that could effectively be knocked off of me using stun. And then I won't be able to cure myself of it, which would put me in a really bad situation. Horrible situation, actually. Never want to be in a situation like that, where you're stunned and they have free round. Because when you're stunned, you're weaker, you're slower, you're all around screwed, basically. Like, these guys can stun you, but I'm gonna try to stun him, so I just stunned him. You can see where it says stunned. And yeah, I stunned him, and he didn't do hardly any damage to me. I got free reign over him. And as you see, well, I'm sorry. Oh God, might die. We might already die. Okay, no. Yeah, these are mages. See how strong they were. But he wasted both of his attacks on me. He didn't kill me, so that made. I stepped closer and stunned him, so they couldn't recover off cooldown. He couldn't use them again. And I healed. Mages are weak and close up. Alright, right here. I'm poison. That says physical, poison / nature damage. I'll take nature damage until that goes away. But it's a physical, so if I use my infusion wild, it goes away. That's infusion saturation. It means if you use more than one, they'll constantly be like longer to take cooldown. Let's see what we got here. Sun infusions, they basically blind your targets. I don't really like them that much. A mental and a physical, so that'll cure anything that says mental and physical. There are 3 status effects: physical, mental, and magical. To understand them is to live. That is important in this game. If you want to live, you have to understand what you're talking about or dealing with. We're gonna go ahead and put that down. See how it's over here. I've played a lot. I've already had my bar set up. And we'll use that because anything's better than what we got now. Oh yeah, and what I'm using is a transmogrification chest. You get that through the storyline. I personally don't like it because it puts everything there and I don't look at it until I actually clear the map, which is sometimes bad. Die, you fucking snake! Damn. See what I mean? Oh yeah, since I couldn't kill that snake, this is my accuracy. That determines how hard I can hit, or how often I hit, and that determines how often they hit me. The lower the number, the often they hit me. But as a rogue, that number will be insanely high eventually. But for now, we're squishy as hell. Kill him, kill that, kill him. Yeah, clear them out. Didn't really hit the bottleneck then, since they realized kind of late. Just a single dog can deal with him. This is area 3 of Troll Mine. There's gonna be a boss here, and we'll deal with that boss when we get to him. He's usually quite tough, but since we already have a couple points in the weapon mastery and all, weapon training and all that, he shouldn't be all that difficult, to be honest. So we'll just look around until we see him. He is a troll. Yeah, since we are in Troll Mire, every person starts off differently. Dwarves start off in like a cave area being overrun with orcs, and you know, they just start off differently. Halflings start off the same as humans, and elves start off in like forests, but there's different classes of elves that start off in different places. We might try eventually all of them, except for Yeek and Undead, if I can unlock them. And I'll give you this heads up right now, I probably won't be able to unlock the Undead class again, because it was so difficult to unlock the Undead class. I was level 18, that's the boss. Prox the Mighty. Huge troll, might move slowly, but he looks dangerous. His accuracy is 16, his defense is 2. We're going to be always to hit him, for sure, but he's always going to be able to hit us too, so. He also has skills and stuff, and there's a wolf with him, so we'll back up in the corner, see if we can get a stun off, and we did. See if we can get a second stun off, and we did. So we pretty much can beat the shit out of him for a while. And we got a second stun, so his skills are probably crap right now, but he's kicking our ass, so we're going to run. And we ran into a corner. We might die, because of my horrible... Nope, we won. That was a bad decision on my part, but we won, so it's all good. We get 3 levels from that guy, so let's see what we can do. We're going to max that, and we're going to start maxing this. This is so important as a skill. This is going to make us untouchable. As you can see, it allows us to block, it allows us to increase our defense using our All-Hand Dagger. So our defense is already increased by 9. That is amazing. So now our defense is like, what, 12? Something like that? If we had that earlier, it would have been awesome. This is Flurry. Hits him 3 times with each weapon. Right now it does a little bit of damage, but later on it's going to play a main part in crits. Dual Strike, that allows us to stun it. That's how I was getting away with stunning. And Dirty Fighting also allows us to stun him, but I got Dirty Fighting because it's a prerequisite to backstab, which increases, like, as we stun him and we hit him with backstab, like, we get a 13% increase to crit him. which is amazing. Combine that with flurry and you can crit out the ass. Trap detection pretty much explains itself. Lethality increases the crit damage, which is kind of a pain giving that up, especially late game. But it's kind of required for this build that I'm going with, which we're probably gonna die. So we're gonna put our 2 generic points into Knife Mastery to increase our damage even further. As you can see, there are generic points and there's class points, and category points allows you to like put a point in all the categories, just increases everything in that category. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna increase this to 26. Put some into Cunning. Put other 2 into Constitution. Constitution determines your life. Dexterity is Rogue's main attack. Cunning is secondary to Rogues, which increases your stealth. And every ability has a prerequisite. But as I was saying earlier about the vampire, yeah, he's a vampire, and he's level 30. He has like 3,000 HP, and I kept like cheating when I fought him. I didn't cheat with cheat codes, but I kept running up and down the stairs and healing. But he also healed, so I had to do 3,500 damage to this guy to kill him. And then he gets back up, and you gotta do 3,000 more damage to him. And I barely won. This, as you can see, was grayed out. It means we can use it, I think, but we don't know what the stats are. This little orb tells us those stats. And well, I might be throwing this all into you kind of fast, but we didn't even put on our equipment from last. But we got a bunch of stuff. That is a pickaxe. Some games you can go through this and find one right off the bat. Some games you can't find one at all. It allows you to dig through certain stuff like this. No, I can't dig through any of that. It'll say diggable. I'm trying to point to the screen like you guys can see it. But let's go ahead and examine that file of darkness. It's a Wintertide file. It lowers our light radius so we can't see, but it gives us infravision, which means we can see outside of our light radius. We can like sense our body heat, and the radius is 6. It's better than our brass lighter right now, so I might as well put it on, especially since we're going to be a rogue, and every time we go into stealth, we can't see anything anyway, so this will help us see. We're going to move that down here since you can use to cleanse your mind, which I think gets rid of all mental effects. And as you can see, we hit pretty damn hard right now. Yeah, and as you can see, they can't hit us. Our defense is 17. That box can hit us, of course. Alright, in that room, this room right here, there's a boss. That boss has piles of my corpse just laying in the corner, raping them constantly, because I died to this guy so many times, but I figured out a good tactic to beat him. You get over here in this corner, and you just wait, and he'll eventually come. Okay, there he is. His name is Prox the Mighty. No wait, his build is Stone Troll. The other guy was Prox the Mighty. Big, brawny, powerful, and with a taste for halfling. He is wielding a small tree trunk and lumbering toward you. This is the troll the note spoke about, no doubt. Damn it, I forgot to let you guys read the note. I played through this so many times I just got into the habit of skipping it because I die so much. Basically, it's a storyline of this guy going in here avoiding this troll, but he eventually dies to him, and the note's all bloody and stuff. We'll probably die, and I'll let you read it again. As you can see, the green thing on his little thing says pain suppression. I'll do reduced damage to him because he used an infusion. I also have one right here. Infusion Wild is pain suppression. He also has infusion saturation, but he hits hard. His accuracy is only 11. Our defense is 17, so I don't think he'll be able to hit us at all. His defense is 2, so I'll be able to hit him like crazy. So let's try. We're going to try to stun him first. Didn't work. Alright, now we stunned him. His skills are on cooldown, but he probably wouldn't be able to hit us with them anyway, so let's just kick his ass. Yeah, he hit us one time. There. Simple. Alright, he dropped. Usually bosses always drop something rare. And it was grayed out, so let's see what we got. A small crystal file that contains sunlight during the summertide. You get a peek at it. Gives us more light radius, but we lose our infravision. And we don't want that, because we're rogues. We don't get to see anyway. We get only feel the body heat. It can be used to call light. I don't know what light does. I guess it does something to do with shadows. I'm not sure. We're going to take this though, because it's better than our current one. Alright, and this is why I don't spend the category point. We only have 3 infusion or runes at one time, but with a category point you can spend that category point to unlock a new rune or infusion. This is what I usually do with my category points because sometimes the game's calls for it. Otherwise I have a very difficult time. Right now we have Wild, and Regeneration. So we're going to go ahead and buy a new category point. Or spend ours to get a new one. Collect all the junk in here. And now we're probably going to recall out. Stick that down there. Easy access. What else do we get? A cap. An insulating leather cap. Has something to do with it. Yeah. So we get 5% resistance to cold and 5% resistance to fire. Pretty good, pretty good. And we got nothing else. Might as well put it on, right? There we go. We got a little cap on. Now let's get out of here. We're level 7, so we got another level up from that guy we can put into our little points. But more importantly, we're on our world map. And we'll just sell all that crap because we don't need it. That is Corporal, and that is Dearth. The town of Dearth. We'll be going there in a minute, but for now, I'm going to make a quick detour all the way down here to this town. This town is called Last Hope. I end up visiting this town the most because it seems to be the best town in my opinion. The first thing we want to visit is over here. This is an infusion shop. And we're going to sell off our gems. Gems sell for 4 apiece, or the second tier sell for 4 apiece, or 8 apiece, and the third tier, you know, it keeps going up by 4. So right now we have 109 gold. In these infusions, you can see their price. I'm going to hold on to this dagger for a reason later on. This is what he's selling. Selling all this junk. But I'm here for one thing, and it seems like the only one he has is this one. And I do not want it back because it's 75 gold. Huh. Wait. Don't we have, I guess we don't have bullets to sell. I thought we had bullets. Maybe we had that last time, but we died. I already tried doing this once. There's a Cure Magical. Alright, these are all the infusions I was talking about. Infusions are different than runes. These are runes. Runes have like vision runes, teleportation runes, and shielding runes. That's actually a very nice shielding rune. But since we don't really have the money for that, I want to go over here to the dagger store and look around. The best daggers we can probably get at this point would be Dwarven Steel, which are right here. Usually, there's sometimes cheap ones, but this shop apparently doesn't know the meaning of the word cheap. So we're going to have to fork out a lot of cash if we want those Dwarven Steel. Dwarven Steel do 19.5 to 25.4 damage. That is amazing. Held down control, you can see the difference. It does 9 more damage. It does 23 acid damage and 21 light damage every time it hits. And when I get hit, it does 8 acid damage to the person that hit me. That dagger is amazing. We'll have to come back and get that later. I wish we could grab it now, actually. But we don't have anything to sell, so... It's all good, all good. We'll just pick up some crappy steel ones for now. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the crap ones first. 18 slime damage every time I hit. That's not that bad. 4 ice damage and 4 defense. Still, not that bad. Special effect. When this weapon hits, 10% chance to cast Torment. Or torment the target. It also does 8 fire damage. Again, not that bad, but let's see what else they have. Dagger of Accuracy. We don't need accuracy that much. I mean, we could hit pretty hard half the time. Another Dagger of Accuracy. These do acid damage. Alright, I want to pick up the slime damage because it is 18 slime damage on hit. And Thundering Steel of Crippling, we can't afford it. 4 ice, 4 defense, 8 fire, 8 acid. I might get the ice actually because it increases our defense and it gives us ice. And ice has a chance to freeze the target every time you hit them, putting them in an ice block and preventing them from doing a skill or a move. So let's go ahead and grab these and put these on. Which one hits the hardest? I say this one hits the hardest. So let's put this in our main hand, put this in our off hand. I didn't buy 2. No, I didn't. The reason we put that in our off hand now is because that skill I told you about is now maxed. So it increases the damage to the offhand weapon by 109%, meaning we'll hit harder with that weapon. Let's max this as fast as we can so people can't hit us back. And put our other point in Knife Mastery. And go Dexterity. Dexterity increases the damage and like stun chance of our skills. Alright, we're done here. We're done shopping for the day. Let's go see what else we can find. There's one guy that I know I'm gonna go try to beat. But usually I haven't died to him yet with a rogue. Every time I try to remake the character. Right here. Before you stands a man covered in dirt and blood. He is out of breath and half mad. Please, you must help. It is slaughtering everyone in my village. Please. He points his finger at the nearby forest. I will go there and see what I can do. Very first time I tried playing this, I felt all heroic and shiz, and I was like, yeah, I'll go help you. And I walked in here and he like one-shotted me. But yeah, there he is. He is okay. He jumped on him, not me. Thank God. I don't care if he kills them, but they do give you money. Alright, this guy is Ben Kruthar, the Cursed. He's a boss, level 10 boss. That shows his resistance, his armor, his accuracy, his defense. His accuracy is quite high, actually. He might be able to hit us once or twice. This madman looks extremely dangerous. He wields a big axe and means to use it. A gloomy aura emanates from him. He always has gloom on, and he has a blindside bonus from hitting that one dude with blindside as a skill. He is a cursed, I believe. I can make him because I killed him before, and this is how you be able to make cursed. If you can kill this guy, you can make a cursed. I've never got very far with the cursed. Never. I don't know how to play him apparently, but let's go ahead and stun him, which we did. Let's do our triple attack on him. We froze him from our weapon. He's at 74% HP. Let's hit him. Alright, he's back out. He's still stunned, but let's stun him again. And we did. He's frozen still. Alright, I'm afraid that when he gets out, he might hit me. And he might stun me. So, and it might knock my 2 healing off. So I might go ahead and use one. And we got Gloom Weakness. It's a mental effect from Gloom. The Gloom reduces the target's attack by 4 and damage rating by 4. So, that little aura he has on affected me, which is annoying, but still doesn't save him very much. So let's go ahead and pop on our healing. Let's use a good one for now, 125 health. He hit the ice block and got out, so let's hit him back. Hit him again, and again, and again, and again. Just keep hitting him. He can't hit us back. He died. Ben Crew throw the curse. Ben lies to be at your feet. Thank you for saving me from the curse. I did not want for this to... And he dies. Yay, we killed Ben. But he died with a smile on his face, so good for him. I feel proud when I do that sometimes. Like the very first time I ever killed him, I felt so accomplished, and I just walked out of there feeling like the best. But I still kind of feel sad for him and everything. We got another healing rune, Wizard's Regeneration Infusion, which scales with your magic stack. We don't use magic. And Warrior's Sun Infusion, we don't use either of those. So let's get out of here and go to Dareth. This is the human's main town. Apparently you're born here and all this. But we're going to go here for one reason. Actually a couple. Let's check their dagger shop since the other one didn't have quite anything. Iron, steel, yeah, they have crap. I saw 2 dwarven daggers and I want those. But this is why we came here. This guy, Shady Kornak man, level 11, he says, hey, come here. So we're going to go over there. A tall hooded man stares at you. Yes, you look promising, warrior, indeed. I have an offer, human. You see, I am an agent for the arena. I look for promising warriors that can provide a good show for our audience. Perhaps you are strong enough to join. All you need to do is beat 3 of my men in battle, and you shall be rewarded. You consider the offer of the mysterious hooded man for a moment. I'm strong. What do you have to offer? You can feel the man smiling from his hood. I have I have wealth and glory to offer, and some very useful combat experience from fighting our men. So what do you think? Are you up to it? I'm ready for battle. Let's go. The man smiles in approval. Excellent. A great fighter is always willing to head into battle. You certainly won't regret meeting us, indeed. So are you ready to fight? Sounds like fun. I'm ready. Follow him. I might actually get our asses kicked because usually I have a speed rune, and I don't have a speed rune, so I might get my ass kicked by this guy. This is a halfling slinger. Slingers are like archers, but they can push you back and all that. And this guy might kick my ass, so let's slowly advance to him. Alright. That's a bullet. He shot that bullet at me, but we're fast enough that